Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I are playing the Delta Green role-playing game. I'm your host, Thom Raley. The scenario is The Volume of Secret Faces. It was written by Dennis Detwiller, and it's part of The Impossible Landscapes. It's available from Art Dream Publishing. Our handler is Nathan Decker, and this is episode 5. Our recap will be given by Thomas Grooms as his character, Agent Donnelly. So without any further delay, let's continue our journey into the darkness. Thomas?
So Agent Donnelly gets a second and starts writing down his kind of case files here. His notes for this project. He's got it as Project Exeter right now, September 3rd, 2015. There's kind of three things in my line of work that I live by. Remember, everyone is lying to you. Always carry a backup pistol, and sleep at every opportunity you get. With the latter in mind, I finally got a decent night's sleep in the Motel 5 with Agent Dent watching my back. However, I fear that his vigilance will compromise his competence. Although most of this information is secondhand, I get the impression that while I was resting, lots of excitement ensued. There's chaos in room 616 of the Boxer Hotel. Agent Dante encountered an unnatural entity that nearly tore his arm off. He was found by civilians in the hallway bleeding. Dante was then transported to Massachusetts General Hospital. Given the supernatural indiscernibility of the room by civilians, I believe that the awareness of the incursion is minimal. Concurrently with Dante's exploits, Agent Dust and Diana went to Elias's Barbas, aka Agent Exeter, aka the Demon Marbus, his house, located at 919 4th Street in Medford, Massachusetts. The agents interviewed one neighbor and did a search of the first floor of the premises. Lots of interesting discoveries were made. A naked woman has been seen in the window by neighbors. Strange engine noises are heard at night. Inside are strange contraptions, work tools, and buckets of oil. They also recovered Exeter's mail, a mold for plaster sculptures. They discovered a cell phone with the insignia of Cetri and a copy of the Ars Goetia with notes. But more distressing was the presence of an automaton lion, a possible protector. Before the agents had a chance to search the rest of the premises, Exeter returned and was confronted by Agent Dust. After an intense exchange, Exeter reaffirmed what he had previously stated. We need to locate the missing agents of V-Cell, Michael Whitworth, Genevieve Brown, and Roger Thelmus. And if the book is found, bring it to him. The title of that book is unknown. The book is enigmatic. Quoting Exeter, the book looks like a lot of things. It's not one book. It's not one thing. The book is at Samagina's house, the nurse I met at the Dorchester house. The encounter ended with no violence. Note that C-Cell wants Exeter returned to them. His behavior has become very erratic, and he is more of a liability to the program than an asset. Agent Dust and Diana returned to Motel 5 and recounted to myself, who I finally got to wake up and talk to the rest of the agents, and Agent Dent, their encounter with Exeter. Agent Diana elected to take a nap, and Agent Dent stayed awake to read the Ars Goetia recovered from Exeter's house. Agent Donnelly and Dust went to check the status of Dante. Upon arrival, the agents found the hallway of the 6th floor of the Boxer Hotel covered in blood and the door to room 616 visible, but only to the agents. Donnelly and Dent entered the room, discovered a box of various odds and ends, probably from Abigail Wright's room, as well as 12 photographs of Wright's walls taken by Donnelly 20 years ago. Very disturbing. While conducting a search of room 616, the agents witnessed an entity in the guise of a human, a man that took the box and disappeared into a wall. The agents exited the hotel room to find that hours had passed. The morning of September 4th, 2015, the agents rushed to Massachusetts General to discuss Dante's experiences in room 616. Agent Donnelly and Dust arrived first and found Dante in a state of distress, apparently brought about by a phone call with Nancy, which I believe is his daughter. Dante rushed forth from the room and entered a vent in the hallway. He was quickly apprehended and sedated, but not before he contacted something unnatural. In his hands, as he was pulled from the vent, was a mask, a paper mask, dust bagged and tagged. Agent Dent and Diana arrived soon after. Dante was sedated. And after a brief discussion, a few things were decided. Dent and Dust will investigate Samagina's house and recover the book. Donnelly and Diana will investigate Exeter's house, burn it down if we need to, and ultimately use the book to lure Exeter, capture him, and turn him over to C-Cell. And finally, it was determined that Dante remains an asset to the mission and will not be retired. A new burner phone was issued to him with the agent's number. Kind of a personal reflection here. What troubles me the most about this case is that all of our lives have been tainted by this operation. The unnatural incursion is affecting our families and friends. So-called demons interact with us daily. We are able to see and enter spaces that no one else sees. Our coincidental arrival at the Boxer Hotel proves to me that we are being drawn together like pawns in some kind of game we have yet to comprehend. The Boxer Hotel must have some significance to the operation and must be investigated further. Is the hotel connected in some ways to Mrs. Wright's apartment, the McAllister building in New York? And that's all.
Excellent. Well, we have the sun rising in the window of the hotel, and the groups are splitting up from there. So I know the group knows where Exeter's house is. So let's just quick question there. Are you heading over there right away? What's the plan?
I think the plan is to follow Exeter, what he's doing when he's not at the house, or was the plan to search through the house while Exeter is not there? But
we never got the chance to search the house.
Yeah.
Upstairs, or if there is a basement. I thought, well, Exeter's still he still goes to work.
Yeah.
As we know, during the day. It should be relatively easy to make sure that he's there with a simple phone call to his office.
Would that expose us a bit though?
Yeah, they don't need to know who. We'll call from our burner phones or I'd say payphone, but there's no damn payphones around anymore.
I have a suggestion because I thought about this. Agent Dent mentioned, possibly burning the place down, but I'm not so sure that's necessarily a good idea. If there were some sort of artifact in that house that wouldn't burn, then you would be handing it over to the fire department. They would find it. Even if it was the next day looking through the rubble, they would find it. I think
burning down the house is a little extreme. We'll assess the premises, recover as much as we can.
Yeah, and I guess keep a lookout of that. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, if it comes to burning it down, we'll burn it down, but we'll make that decision there
with extreme prejudice.
How big was the lion?
And there's also.
Did you say about this big?
How big is this lion?
It towers over you.
Oh,
it's
a big, gigantic thing.
It's big. Yes,
okay.
It filled a room or something, or
it has an engine block for a.
Okay, you couldn't pick it up. And bring
it doesn't
back.
really look like a lion when he says this. It's more like a cylinder with an engine block, and then these kind of umbrella type legs on it, like the spokes on umbrellas.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not something you can pick up and walk out.
No.
There's also the woman that's there too. We did more research on who Sea-Tree, the demon is. It kind of makes sense.
And she might be there. She might be upstairs. We never.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know what her connection is to.
It's the woman from the photo.
And yeah, it's the same woman in that photo. So
Yeah, it's the same woman in the photo with Marbus back then, right? Back in 18 something.
So I think it's worth checking out. I don't think we did a full search, and at least we can, make sure that Exeter won't surprise us. And the rest of you, I mean, Samagina, she should be at. That's an easy one to double check too.
I'm going to call Dallin.
Get
confirm.
the address.
Okay,
Get the address. Yeah,
that was my next question. So, sounds like one team's heading out towards Exeter's, and then, who's making the call?
Yeah, I'll make the call to Dallin.
All right.
Well, yeah, remember Dallin is compromised and probably is a demon.
Yeah, it takes a couple rings, and then you hear that deep voice that you're used to hearing. Yep. Dr. Dallin, Dorchester House.
Dr. Dallin, good to hear from you again.
Yes.
Who's on call today? Who's working?
Who's on call today? Let me check the rotation real quick. I'm sure I have this handy. Voors is going to be taking over on duty today.
All right. Do you usually only have the one nurse, or what about your head nurse, Samagina?
She's off today.
Okay. Right, that's all. Any updates on the missing?
Honestly, I was hoping you had something. Nothing from our side. We've cleaned the walls of the cells, so they're not cells, but rooms, you understand. So those are clean and everything, but
We're working on it. We'll let you know when there's any major breakthroughs.
okay. Very good.
Goodbye.
So
Goodbye.
she's going to be there
Yes.
unless she goes out somewhere, which means it will have to be quick and
Do we want to split up then? Should we just all go to Exeter's?
I suppose. I mean,
That neighbor saw us before, Agent Dust, you and I.
Dent might want to get some sleep finally.
Yeah, I think I need hours of continuous sleep.
Yeah, this would be a most of the day out snoozing.
Yeah, I'd rather be ready when there's actual.
But you're not going to be any good to us if you're completely exhausted and sleep deprived when something happens.
How about sorry about that. How about check on Agent Dante? Maybe sleep while he sleeps. I don't know.
All right. Fair enough.
I think text Dante though, since we did leave him a phone. If he's going to, I don't know what his plans are. I don't know if he's going to feel better, but while he's in that hospital, he could maybe do some background research on the Boxer Hotel.
They might have him restrained at this point.
They might.
From last night's ridiculous.
Well, let's jump to Agent Dante, who is already awake on the bed, and you feel the phone buzz next to you, and you can see it's a text from Donnelly.
I reach over and look at it.
Yeah, it's just asking you about if there's any connection with Boxer Hotel and the McAllister building and that Ace Garibaldi Terabandi as the architect. If you could find anything else.
I'll look at it for a few seconds. Kind of close it. Look for does the phone say what time it is?
Yeah, it's a little, I'm not sure exactly when sunrise is, so we'll say a little after sunrise, maybe 8:30. 8:30. Morning's kind of going a little bit.
I also text him that I'm on the way to just keep him company.
All right. How's Agent Dante feel about this?
Agent Dante doesn't feel too great about Agent Dent keeping him company. But he will wait for him.
Okay. Sounds like Dent, you show up at the hospital room. You go up to the penthouse sort of thing again. It's a very, very nice room. You can see the bed has been, I guess, Dante, are you just hanging out in bed? You getting yourself put together? What's your situation?
Yeah, I'm kind of milling about the room.
I'm just gonna give him a nod and a grunt, and then probably sit down and instantly fall asleep.
Okay, so while Dent is asleep, I'm going to feel around in my pockets and find one of my syringes and just.
Yep. And he's asleep. It just goes right in. And this mixture goes into Dent.
All right. And I'm going to make a phone call to my newfound lawyer friend.
Robert, yes.
Robert.
Yes. Hello.
Hey.
How's it going, Agent Dante?
Oh, I'm feeling just fine, Robert.
Great.
You had excellent care.
Oh, I would think so. Mr. Wilde only buys the best.
That he does. He certainly does. And I need you to. Could you arrange something for me? I have a particular package I need to get delivered somewhere.
Sure. Yeah. Where from? Where to?
From Mass General to the Dorchester House, please.
Special delivery. Of course. Right away.
Yep. And I'm going to take Dent's phone.
Okay. You have 2 phones. And before long, you see some interesting people walk up to the door. They are dressed like hotel bellhops, complete with red fez hats. And they come into the door. There's 2 of them. They look like twins. And they just go, delivery?
Yep. I gesture to Dent.
All right. And you see them get a body bag and they wheel in a gurney and they put Dent in the body bag, zip it up, and wheel it on out of the.
Do we need to sign anything?
No. You've already done your signing. Just keep up the good work.
All right, and now I'm gonna get dressed and I'm gonna check myself out of the hospital.
All right. They're happy to let you go. Then we will cut over to the 3 going to Exeter's house. And you see, in the light of day, the yard doesn't look any better. You can more clearly see out the machine parts around, but you don't see Agent Exeter's car there. It is
I
just
wanted
the
to.
rust red building.
I just wanted to stop at a hardware store or something and get a nice large pry bar or one of the great big bars. I forget what they're called.
Yeah, easy enough to do.
Okay.
I think you need to be super thorough. I think that I need to get his lawnmower and mow the lawn so that the neighbor doesn't get suspicious. She thinks that I'm related to him.
Should we grab some equipment, some gas?
He might have
Yeah.
he might have a mower in the back. That's my
He might,
guess.
but maybe a can of gas just in case.
Yeah. Which we have for the lawnmower.
For the lawnmower.
Right.
Diana's just
A
nodding
big
like, yep.
5-gallon.
Like I said though, that lion thing isn't going to burn.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the idea. You mow and
Yeah.
we pick up the place. We'll get some
Yeah.
trash bags, some large trash bags.
I'll make it look like I'm cleaning up. You guys just get in the house and
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the
I will grab
noise.
some of
The
those.
noise of the mower will cover up any.
Exactly.
All right, I'll do that.
And I'll grab some extra large trash bags, those contractor bags, and we'll walk in like we're cleaning.
Yep. Yeah, you
Mhm.
see Ruby in the house behind. She's doing some gardening and she very clearly clocks you, but she gives like a wary, like, all right, they're actually doing something sort of look.
Yeah.
I like it.
And the front door is still broken from where Agent Diana broke it in. So your crowbar is not immediately necessary to get into this very oil fume filled house. And you can again see the front entrance is just filled to the brim with parts. You can see, since Dust probably kind of gave you a rough description, kind of near the stairs up to the second story, there is this weird contraption just sitting there.
I'm gonna take some photos, grab some
Okay.
pictures of things and just do a general. I know you guys covered, Diana, you covered the first floor.
Yeah. There has to be a second floor. It's like an attic or a basement.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
second floor and basement. See if there's any blueprints or any instructions on any plans yet, because who knows what that thing is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do another. I mean, it looks like we probably will have time, so let's do another quick search of the first floor and then basement.
Yeah. Hopefully there's some blueprints on I don't know how he's able to build that lion.
Right.
Maybe there's something within there we can use.
Go ahead and do a search roll as you are looking around the place.
Well, there's something
Okay.
that even if he's incorporated hypergeometry, we need to get that.
Right.
Nothing. Fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
First
82.
roll. Oh, geez. Fail to.
I think the smell is getting to us like, oh my God, so much oil.
You may have wished you brought like a breather or something after a bit of time. And the real pain is that it takes time, right?
Right.
You see out the window dust. You're starting to mow, right? So
Yeah.
you're easily a third of the way done with the lawn before you do find some crumpled together papers in the kitchen. They were underneath a pile of stuff. And you can see it looks like parts for a lion, but do either of you have any kind of mechanical aptitude?
No.
Let's see. No.
Just
Yeah.
throw it in the bag. We'll look at it later.
Yeah, it's difficult to parse, especially since it is not written in English.
Can we do a heavy machinery roll, even if 10%?
Sure, yeah. You
What
can
language is
try
it?
and give it a look. Looks to be Portuguese.
Oh,
I speak Spanish.
it's
Yeah,
not the
so
same.
you're probably the one that's like, that looks
Guts.
like Portuguese.
That looks like Portuguese. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
you got it?
I got an 03.
That's
All
nice.
right. Now we're cooking. You start looking through these papers and you're actually putting together more or less like this gear hits this gear, this powers this, this works, and go ahead and roll sanity as
Awesome.
yeah, you're looking at this and you're realizing like the whole of this adds up to more than the diagrams. Like there's something
failed.
deeply wrong with these. Yeah.
I failed
roll
that.
It's just a D4. Just a
All
D4.
right. 2.
But because of your success, I will say you are noticing some parts on the interior of this machine, especially that look very dangerous and sharp and have like springs behind them. This thing could be very deadly.
Are those springs like a weak point?
No, they're on the inside. That's the yeah,
There's no weak point, it looks like.
that is the impression you get. To take this apart would probably take welding material and a good chunk of time.
Can we get upstairs without having to pass the thing? Go by
You're
it?
you're gonna pass it if you take the stairs within about 10 feet or so.
What about the basement?
Yeah, you can go around to the basement and heading down, it's got the light bulb that turns on. You find that the entire basement floor has been just kind of replaced with dirt, and it is completely flat. You see any sort of washing machine, drying machine, anything down there has been removed, and you think maybe disassembled upstairs somewhere.
Oh,
that's strange.
so it's just empty.
It's just empty. Yeah, there's a breaker box, but it also looks to have been stripped for parts.
All right, Diana, I think it's upstairs.
I'm curious about that because I do want to see where where the neighbor's been seeing this woman. Maybe she was seen from a window, right? So let's see where she was standing.
Yeah, and from your vantage point, where you're able to see Ruby is that dining room and the kitchen and the room next to it, that's facing the back of the building. You would be able to see Ruby from there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll just go there. And then if there's nothing, we'll just have to go upstairs.
Yeah, you're not seeing a gauze covered woman anywhere, so
I'm gonna
did
text.
check.
I'm gonna text Dust. We're headed upstairs.
Okay. Did you find anything you need me to get rid of?
Nothing yet.
Okay. Going up the stairs, both of you roll luck for me.
It's always 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm at 11.
Well, I got a 19.
Okay. Very good. You walk up the stairs and you can see there are 2 bedrooms, one to the left, one to the right. And Diana, since you were kind of looking, there is also a window that would be facing out where Ruby is at the end of this hallway.
Okay, let's start looking.
Yeah, just go to the right, start working our way down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going to the right, you see that there is a bedroom that has been cleared of furniture, and there is a large seal etched into the floor that you can see is the seal of Marbus.
Oh, I'll take a photo of that, but yeah,
Yep.
Not surprising.
Yes, and there is additionally next to it a small hibachi grill that has paper fragments and thick ashes around it and in it.
Dump them in
Okay.
a bag. We'll look at it later.
How big is this hibachi grill?
Not terribly big. Like
Okay.
you'd be able to dump it into a plastic
Oh.
bag, no problem.
All right.
Yeah, and you are looking as you're dumping. You can see there are little paper scraps. Maybe you can put some of that together later.
All right. Yeah.
And do a search in this room as well.
18.
Nothing.
Pass.
Donley, you're noticing as you're going around there are these interesting triangular indents almost just around the floor. And you see that they match the footprints of the lion below. Yeah.
All right. That makes sense. All right.
You all right, Don?
Next room.
Okay. The next room's a little more interesting. It looks like it used to be a home office, and there is a desk in the middle of the room that has a strange contraption on it. It's about the size of a water cooler, and it has a tray of paper on the side and a little pen and ink spot. It looks like it's got an empty tray and then tray for papers. You can additionally see on the desk there are stacks of paper next to it. Let me just see if there's anything immediately else interesting. There's additionally some boxes off to the side, just cardboard boxes that have been moved off, but they're all closed.
Is anything written on the paper? Anything printed off?
Mm-hmm. Looking at what is in this thing's little tray of paper, there is nothing. It looks like it is fresh paper. Next to it on the table, though, you do see something that immediately catches your attention because it is a picture of Agent Dent. And it is at the top of a file.
Do we both see this?
Yes, you both see this. Yep.
Donley, why would he
have a picture of Dent?
Yeah. Is it like a typical photo? Did he take the photo himself? Like what type of photo?
What's the setting?
Yeah, it looks more like a work file sort of picture. Yeah. Like you'd have for a badge or something.
Okay. So maybe has pulled his
work file.
Yeah, nothing written on it, I assume.
Well, that's you start, kind of flipping down, and the next page under it has what you might call a cheat sheet. And it has these small machine inked notes with a name, Arthur Ellsworth, home address, phone number, email, and then another picture of a younger girl that looks very much like Agent Dent by the name of Cindy Ellsworth, with notes on her and Shirley. And you go further and you start seeing your pictures. And in fact, all of you knows. Yep, all of you have notes.
This is how the bastard knows our background and it's getting to our families.
Jody Miller, home address in Los Angeles, typical phone number. Jose Ramirez, with contact with, was it W to contact with offer? Mark Miller, the concerned with lineage who inherits David. Kenneth, but question mark. Ugh.
Agent Donley.
Simon Carson, home address, phone number, email. Fred Carson, recruit to SP forgot his mask. Kathy Lynch recast with E.
Right. Agent Dust.
I'm outside.
Mowing, listening to jock jams, whatever.
James Dantillion, home address, phone number, email, arrangements made with W for replacement. He can't be trusted.
Agent Dent from the body
Arthur
bag.
Ellsworth, home address, phone number, email. Cindy Ellsworth, M to bring book by. Studies need to change. Shirley, replacement for F. B to call.
And Dante, I did give you the wrong name for your last one, but
Okay, I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
Liam M. Barnes, home address, phone number, email. Hilda Barnes, attending EG. Nancy Barnes arrived after the movie at the hotel.
And for those two that found it, go ahead and roll sanity, as these notes, like this is the high level. These are very detailed.
I passed that.
I didn't.
Okay. It's a D4 from helplessness as you're looking through these.
1.
But the good news is there is another cheat sheet you can see.
Oh.
And as you look at that, that recounts certain Agent Vegas and other V-Cell members.
Oh, perfect.
And a hotel address is listed as the secondary address for all of those team members. The Boxer Hotel at Boston, room 616.
Mm.
All right. So it has the 3V, Excel, Vega, Virtue, and Vita.
That sounds right. Vita, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, grab those.
Yeah.
Does the machine have any symbols on it? Any?
You're looking around. Let me just see.
And can I break it?
I guess, are you touching it?
Well, I guess yeah.
Okay. When you touch it, it starts to tick around, and you can see that it reaches like a little mechanical arm down to this blank area below it. And it acts like, oh, I tried to pick something up. And it fails to do so, obviously. There's nothing there. And it gets a single piece of paper, and you see it right on it. Latin. Secretum secretorum tu operans cis secretus horum.
I will type that into my Google search and see what that says.
The secret
And
of
I know
secrets.
Latin.
Yeah. Thou that workest them, be secret in them.
All right.
And do either of you have a cult?
Yes.
I have a cult.
Okay.
Oh, we both do.
Okay.
Mine's only 30.
This is Team Occult. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Wrong
we're
job.
only. No, we're only. It's not as good as.
There is a book that also has an awesome Latin name named the Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonium that this is a direct quote from.
The
I have a success on that.
the false monarchs of
Yeah.
the demons.
All right, well, we'll bag that too. What can I tell what it was reaching down for? Is there
There's
Is
like
it-
kind of, yeah, there's like a little
Right?
slot it looks like you could put something into.
Oh,
We're gonna carry a lot of stuff back.
I got the bags. That's why
yeah, we're gonna carry a lot of stuff.
And
we might
yeah,
be
I'll
throwing them out the
remind
window.
Yeah, I'll remind, since you kind of saw the cheat sheets, there are also these cardboard boxes around you.
Let's
Yeah.
search through those. There might be something in there.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, as you're looking, you see that these are just kind of classic boxes, and they are filled with blank red leather covered notebooks.
Oh yeah, those are
Take them.
in them. Yeah.
And they do
Flipping
look like
through.
they'd be about the size that you could put them in front of this
The
machine.
machine.
Like, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Is there
Interesting.
stuff written in the notebooks?
They're blank.
What about if we I wonder if you put somebody's name on this, like Exeter's or something, and would it give us all Exeter's information?
Do you want to test that, Donnelly?
Sure.
Hmm.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Completely don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna write down Exeter's name in one of those red notebooks and his aliases, and
See what happens.
set it where it's supposed to, where the machine would pick it up and touch the thinking about Exeter and what I want, all his information, and see what happens.
The machine this time reaches down, picks up the notebook, and you see it seems to consume it almost, like it goes interior. So instead of just writing on it, it goes in, and you can hear the sound of paper flipping, multiple like pins on the interior operating and scratching quickly. And it's not immediate. It takes about a little over 6 minutes, and then it spits out this red notebook.
Is it
Wow.
possible? I'm just wondering. Is it possible for me to record this whole process on my phone?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I
You
have
can
a
take a video.
Yeah, video of this.
All right. Well, I'm gonna open that notebook then.
Okay.
Spit out.
You see a picture of Exeter, but it is overlaid with another picture, the one you saw before of him with the woman in France. And as you're going through this book, it's difficult to read because the letters are bleeding over each other. It's almost like two things were trying to be printed at once.
So he's like two entities or something inhabiting the same body. Well, we're gonna definitely bag that, but Diana, what if we just write the agents that we're looking for, each of their names in one of those red notebooks, and or at least we've got their full names. So
let's go with Mark Whitworth
and run the three through.
Okay.
Let's do that. And while
tell Dust.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna text Dust about. Actually, I'll send him the video of this machine so he could be watching it while mowing the lawn.
Well, what I'll do is I'll stop and get a drink of water. So
yeah,
I'll come inside.
Call down to him. You want a beer?
Upstairs.
Yeah.
You should have brought a 12-pack or something.
I'll go upstairs.
Roll luck, please.
Okay. At 09.
Okay.
I also notice if they show me that thing that's from the Key of Solomon. The Secretus Secretorum.
Yep. Very good. Yeah, and you can see this very, like, I'm assuming, Donnelly, you kind of prodded it a little bit. You'd need to kind of squat to pick this up, but you could move this. Like, it's not unbelievably heavy or anything.
Oh, we could take this if we wanted it. Dust, what do you think? I'm going to pass him as soon as he gets up. Pass him his dossier,
the cheat sheet,
his cheat sheet and photos, and this is why our families. They know all about who we are, our families. But yeah, and running those 3 names too at the same, as quickly as I can.
We'll say it's actually working on. You said Whitwer is the one you put in there.
Yeah, Mark Whitwer.
Okay. And it's ticking along. You hear the scratching on the inside, and it seems to spit it out, right? It kind of puts out this book, and as you're reaching for it, it pulls it back into itself, and you can hear more writing on it. And then it spits it out again, and this time you can see like it's very clearly frayed, and it's like it keeps going back in every time it's getting more and more damaged as you're looking at it.
Can I grab it? Reach down and
make a dexterity check when it pops out one of these times.
Not that time.
Yeah, it slips away from you, and you can hear more of this, like you see a scrap of paper fly out.
Try it again.
Does that mean he's no longer?
I don't know. When it spits it out again, I'm gonna try it. Grab it here. Okay. That one was a 10. So
okay, you grab it and pull it out, and it is like it's almost cut in half.
Yeah. See what it's flip through. Put the other one, the other red notebook down, ready for.
And yeah, you open it, and what's interesting is that it is blank, except for the final page, which has a single drawn picture of a bottle.
Bottle.
Yes.
We encountered bottles in the McAllister.
That the same bottle
the basement that had names on them.
It had our own names, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and you're kind of expecting that, so you're getting close to this picture because it's not very big. Like it's a very small little bottle, and you can see that it is just labeled the author.
Okay. We'll see what it does with the other 2. I'm gonna get ready to grab. If Diana, you want to go to the other rooms?
As they're doing that,
I can I can look at the other rooms if there's any more rooms to search for. Search through.
That really takes the rest of the upstairs. There's only 2 bedrooms up here. There's some closets that you can look into. But what's interesting, there's the closet by the seal. And that has been cleared out. That one is empty. The other one is, just filled with office supplies, that sort of thing. And it does look like there's enough scuff marks, like someone's been in and out of this closet quite a bit.
As in they walked in and walked out, or they were just...
Yep, exactly.
So is this contraption answering your questions? Like some sort of weird primitive computer automaton?
I'm assuming that's how he got all of our information about our family and stuff. What I've been doing is I've been writing names of the people I want to investigate down in one of these red notebooks and setting it in this slot. And information, we've got information on Exeter. We've got a notebook on him now. And I thought I'd just check C-Cell. We have their names.
Really? Okay.
Or, I mean, B-Cell.
Yeah,
Sorry.
And these are all blank over here, these things? These notebooks?
The ones I've looked at so far, yeah.
Yeah, you can flip through these boxes as you're looking. There's just blank notebooks in here.
I mean, we could, if it's actually, fuck. I mean, we're probably violating Delta Green by using this machine, but if it could tell us where to find things, where to find people,
I think we take it and we can put it in the green box later.
I think we found something that's we should get the fuck out of this house now. And take that with us if we can get it in the back of the van.
Yeah, I can carry it. It can be carried out of here. Grab a box or two of the notebooks, and if we're done searching, did I get while they're searching? Did I get the other two notebooks, or
yes, you got the other two notebooks. Those actually printed out normally. You can flip through them. It looks like it's basically an intelligence dossier on Geneva Brown and Roger Thalamus. Roger Thalamis's does not end, but there is you're skimming through them so you don't get any detail. But Geneva Brown's book has the end at the end of it.
Okay. Well, yeah. What do you think, Dust?
Yeah,
Diana, we just carrying this out.
And Diana, I wanna mention, because you said you were kind of looking in that other room. Can you do a search?
Yeah, because that closet's going in and out, or someone appearing to go in and out of it. Oh, that is a success, a 37.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You see that, yeah, there does appear to be an interesting pattern to the foot scrapings. They end at the wall here, and you can actually see half of a heel print, like someone walked through the wall. And there is a piece of paper that's stuck right in the edge of where the wall meets the floor. There's a little crack there.
Yeah, I'll take the piece of paper. And of course, seeing this, I'll call over Agent Donnelly and Dust. Especially Dust. You mentioned the Brotherhood of Doors?
Yeah, we've heard that name a number of times now.
Well, look at this here. Appears to be someone has been going in and out of this closet. See that heel print right there? Half of it looks like goes through the wall.
What's that piece of paper?
Page 11. Or no man can say when one ends or other begins. Page 49. Away, you pale demon. Look not on our lives measured only by your profit. Page 110. The clock has struck, and now it's time. Unmask, unmask. Page 115. And none shall walk or move or scream, for this place has gone beyond time and tide and reckoning, into the gray places where our dreams go. There find nothing to die.
Okay. Only because of my research, that seems like it might be from the King in Yellow. Not sure.
Correct, yeah. Donnelly, I believe with your past experience, you would recognize these as verses. Yeah,
I've read the King in Yellow. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't want to deal with this shit anymore.
And I'm assuming
are you taking the device?
Yes.
Can you carry it yourself?
I think so.
Okay, I got to go put all the lawn mowing stuff away.
I can help you with that, Agent Dust.
Well, somebody needs to take the boxes of notebooks down too.
Oh,
and all the other.
Yeah, we can make more than one trip.
Is there a window that we could maybe toss some of these bags out?
I'll take the bags with me down.
Okay.
What's the bags? The bags are just
some
the
of
stuff that you've gotten.
Yeah, some of the.
All right, I'll take the bags down. I'll take them in the back, as if I'm going to burn them. Maybe I'll burn them. People still burn their garbage. Their paper garbage.
I'm gonna take if possible, I'll take a picture of the paper and send it over. Yeah.
Just another quick thing. the back wall of there's no space like behind the back wall. There wouldn't be
Right.
another secret.
No, that would be the exterior.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can push your hand against it. You're not feeling
So they
like
went
the
through.
wall is
They
different.
definitely went
Yeah.
through. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on it, but
Yep.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get the heck out of here.
And this time, so Donley, you're kind of carrying this thing down the stairs. And well, did the other two leave before that? Or are you helping him bring it down?
I mean, I'll help him get it to the bottom of the stairs if he needs my help.
Yeah.
It sounded like something he could carry fairly easily. But,
Okay.
then I'm going to go put the mower away. And
well, you might be headed that way, but everyone who's there, go ahead and make an alertness roll.
Oh,
Yeah,
71. I don't think that's very alert. Nope.
I got a 100.
I passed my alertness.
Okay.
I got a 100 though.
100 is just a regular fail.
Oh, good.
No, that's a critical fail. That's very bad.
That's very bad.
Yes.
But it's not double.
Doesn't matter, it's always a fumble.
Yep.
Okay.
Just
Well,
like
One
one's
is always a
always
fumble,
a
just
crit.
like
Okay.
And we'll say, Diana, then you're definitely not paying too much attention. Maybe you're, watching from the back. And Agent Donnelly, you hear this click clack of like a flywheel starting to spin. And Agent Diana, go ahead and make a dodge roll, please.
Okay, here we go. Success 35.
As a metallic, almost spider leg spears out and just narrowly misses your ankle. And let's go into initiative, shall we?
I knew it.
Did I get down the stairs or am I up?
Oh
on
no,
the-
you're partway down them.
Okay.
You're the way I'm seeing it is Dust, you were saying you're trying to get out first. Donley, you're carrying this bulky thing down, and Diana, you are back on the stairs a little bit.
Is initiative dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity or dexterity. Do me the times 5, please.
Yeah, I'm
as
45.
I look up the watch. Ooh.
Okay. That's minus 60.
So 70, 60.
Should have brought some lighter fluid. Or we got
Like
gasoline,
that.
right?
We have
Yeah,
gasoline.
Yeah, you can do anything to a metal machine monster.
70, is that Donley or Dust? Or sorry,
Donley.
Diana. Okay.
I have it, Donley.
Okay. And I just need to look at one small statistic, and it's how fast do you think a lion is? If you had to put a number on it.
At least it's not a cheetah, but still lions are.
Well, it's so
There we
big.
go.
Yeah, it's big. So
Can you even get up the stairs?
it's towering.
Well, that's a great question because it is unfolding and moving as you're looking at it. And its legs are ticking out and driving into the floor, making those same dents that Donley saw. And it starts to surge up the stairs towards Diana. Diana, go ahead and this thing looks like it is trying to ram into you.
That's fine. So dodge again.
Sure, if you want to.
It's either on. I don't know if we can do unarmed combat.
You can definitely try and punch it. I won't. I will not stop you from fighting.
Do it.
I'm gonna
Every
dodge.
bone in your hand.
What's funny for unarmed combat? It's way better than her arms. What's doing dodge? Yeah, success 59.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is good that you got better than it because it plows into the drywall on the other side and dents into it very deeply. And it is right behind you, kind of skittering on this stairwell. Donley.
I'm going back up the stairs and out a window. We're only on the second.
It is it is behind Diana on the stairs is the problem.
Run down, run out of the
Oh,
house.
Yeah, you're closer to the bottom.
It's closer. Yeah, I'll take off and go down.
Okay. Where are you trying to run to?
Get out.
Very good.
And if this thing is slowing me down, the big heavy thing I'm carrying, I am going to leave it behind.
Okay, then I would say for sure it is gonna slow you down. So if you want to just drop it, it springs and clangs as it hits the ground. But yeah, it's not far to the front door as you burst out onto the front lawn. Agent Diana, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna book it. This thing tried to kill me. I'm gonna book it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good.
yeah.
Just following the two of you exit the front of the building. Agent Dust, what are you doing?
Where was I? Was I down first?
You were down first, so we'll say you're probably the closest to the front door.
The second that
two.
thing started moving, I just bolted for the door and ran out.
Okay.
I'm running
Okay.
for the car.
Okay. And that case, the three of you are running for the car as you have that kind of classic moment as you see the front of the house behind you, the door is yawning open, and this thing shatters through the side of the building, and little wood bits are flying past you as you're running in front of it, and it is trying to catch up to you.
The neighbors are going to be so pissed. Their property just took a dog.
Yeah, exactly.
It is going to take a running start at Agent Donnelly at this point. It is just trying to bulldoze through you, and this thing is fast. Do you want to dodge?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Please do.
Let me check my dodge. I did not dodge it.
Well, the good news is that it failed, so it overshoots you by a bit. Maybe there's something in the lawn that's kind of catching on it. It's
The lawnmower.
slipping on the fresh cut grass. Yes. It is passing you by, and you can see your car is there. Who has the keys?
Was it
I was
either Dust
driving,
or-
wasn't I?
yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, what are you guys doing?
Well, here's the problem. I'm trying to be tactical, all right?
Mhm.
If I think that thing will smash into the car, then I would be completely vulnerable sitting in the seat as it speared me with its stuff. So I am just running around the car, putting the car between me and it, and running down the street with the intention of ducking in behind a house or ducking in where it will lose track of me. And sorry, but it can take care of you guys.
We should all scatter.
We're all running
all
for
scatter.
ourselves. Yeah.
3 different directions.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
get between houses and stuff like that.
that lawnmower, it's filled with gas, right? Yeah. A gas mower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I would say even with the your demolitions knowledge maybe not having a score, you're probably not thinking a lawnmower is enough to do it.
There has to be something. This is an automaton, but I know it's
Ram a car into it.
just just have it head on collision.
Yeah.
So drive and jump out of the car.
If you can get to a car, but that's
Well, I do want to note you're talking about getting to a car, and yeah, you're kind of running, and you see Dust, who has the keys, going past the car and continuing.
I've learned how to run on air. I'm running. I'm scared shitless.
I just grabbed whatever bags that it could, and I'm gonna duck between houses as well.
I would have dropped the bags inside the house because that's the thing that moved. I ran. It's like I've been waiting for that thing to move since we walked in the house.
Makes sense. All right. Can the three of you give me dex checks then? This'll help me identify who it goes after as you're kind of doing a three-way
Oh, no.
split.
Yeah,
there
that
is
makes
only
sense.
one of it.
55.
27. Pass.
59.
Is that does not seem like
I'm a
success.
45, so I did not succeed. I am not very fast or dexterous, but
Well,
I'm weaving like a rabbit.
Serpentine.
and you're weaving, and this thing is easily keeping up with you
Okay.
and ticking up next to you, and it's actually running. You're weaving, and it's right behind you, weaving with you, and you hear this chunk, 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 spring, and a metal shaft sharpened to a point springs out of the center. Yeah, like Donley recognizes. Would you like to dodge?
I will try to dodge. What is my dodge? It's 30.
Oh.
Bye, everyone.
Oh
87.
no.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Just checking. Take 3 damage. It is an armor piercing 3. Again, just lifting the veil for a second. 1 on damage. I should never be given control over any creatures whatsoever. And the other 2 you're watching as you are running. Agent Dust, you are being lifted off the air as it has impaled you. Yeah, we'll say in the shoulder, and it is holding you up. And it starts to run down the street with you away from the other 2.
Oh,
Diana.
gosh.
Well, I know what I'm going to do is if it's going away, I want to grab all the evidence that we left behind.
Okay.
I want those
Running back.
notebooks. I want those notebooks on the agents for sure.
Okay.
How fast is this line?
I would say if you had a car, you could catch up to it. But it's pretty, like, it's faster than a slow moving car, but you think
Faster
if you,
than we
like,
could run.
gunned it. Yeah, right.
Okay. This might sound crazy, but let's see. Seeing that he has Dust has the keys. There's no way. Hotwire it.
Hotwire it.
You know, outlier.
Surely,
I'm
agents
thinking
of
of
Delta Green know how
these.
to hotwire.
These are 3 things. Punch through the window, get into the car, hotwire it, and try to see if I can keep up with this line with the car. I know that's a lot of things, but let's see what roles that require.
Let's start with a strength roll then, as you're just trying to shatter this window.
Okay. It's two off. That's 67. That's 65.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a critical failure, so I will say you don't break your elbow or anything, but you just kind of dent off the window, and I can't not say dent, apparently. As you're watching, yeah, Dust, you are skewered at the moment on this thing as it's clacking loudly against the street. What would you like to do?
I'm going to oddly try to talk to it. I'll be like, stop lying. You're hurting me. I don't know what else to do. So
I won't have you make a roll, but there are more hooks that start to pop out. These are smaller. They're more like fish hooks, and you can feel them grabbing onto you. You're almost like getting tied onto this device.
Okay.
Go ahead and take another 1 point of damage as you feel these hooks sinking into your flesh, and you think they might be coated with something.
Oh no.
You're starting to feel a little
It's gonna drug
woozy.
me.
God damn.
I speak to it in Latin.
Okay. What do you say in Latin to it?
I say, let me the fuck go. Let us me the fuckus go.
Call upon the demon.
Wild contraption.
Shockingly. Yeah. That doesn't seem to be working.
Oh,
I'm sorry to disappoint. Diana, yeah, it looks like he's getting away. This might be your last shot.
So it's either me. I mean, I have athletics. I have. I don't know if that would be. I'll try to punch it again. Punch the car. And,
I
yeah,
love it.
go. Yeah.
Donley, I'm assuming you're collecting things over there. Those generally don't require.
That's
Yeah.
a success.
If I could help Diana, I will. But yeah, I want to get those notebooks and stuff first.
Okay, you shatter the window. You're gonna have to move very quickly to hotwire this. What skill are you using?
I'm thinking criminology.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because of the time crunch, I'm gonna do a -20.
That's fine. Let's do it.
All right.
Whoa, that's crazy. 18. I still got it.
You see dust is nearing the end of the street as the engine roars to life.
I'm driving this car.
All right, do a drive check. And what are you intending to do with the car?
If I get close enough, ram the back of it.
I'm intrigued, and I love it. Please do.
And I hope Dust will survive this impact.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, this is bad. 88. Yeah.
How bad should this be?
Well, I'm taking an Uber back, right?
Um, One moment.
Bring it on. I'll be in the hospital barely, or I'll be dead. It depends on you.
Well, what I'm going to say is you do manage to ram it, and you have a moment of fleeting joy as you've slammed into this, and then another piston stabs out through the windshield and take 8 damage as it pulls you out of the car.
Perfect. All right. That is I'm fine. Just I took it like a champ.
What are your hit points at?
It's at 6 out of
Okay.
14.
Okay. You're fine. Yeah, and I think at that you're probably feeling the same hooks going in there. You're feeling exhausted. And I think we'll cut on the two of you as you're kind of drifting away on this device. And I'd like to just, Donley, go ahead and roll sanity. The other two go ahead as well, because it's going to hit you eventually.
All of us roll sanity.
I
Yes,
passed out.
please.
despite
Okay.
my current predicament, I got an 02.
I got an 88 again
An
on my
88?
sanity. How much that
Oh,
makes
no.
sense, honestly. What's
It's
the
just a
die?
D4, so
Okay.
it's not too bad.
I got a 4. That's perfect. My dice are being awesome to me.
Okay,
Still good.
excellent. And Donley, you passed, failed. What are you
Passed.
doing? Passed.
Yeah.
Okay, Zero, you're keeping calm in a stressful situation. You've collected your things. What are you planning to do? You see this device is on the floor where you dropped it.
Yeah, I
You
don't
have
want
the books.
yeah, I want the notebooks, the device. Is this thing is the stove gas?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, let's cut that line, light some papers, put them low, and get the hell out of there.
Okay. How are you getting back to
I think I'll
somewhere.
get out of this neighborhood as far as I can go and order an Uber.
Call 911.
A Uber pulls up, and so just kind of having this visual. What do you look like? What are you holding?
Well, I guess I need to. Where did the thing go? Do I know? I have a clue.
Is navigation a thing?
Yeah, navigation is the thing.
Yeah,
I
if
got
you
10% in.
Yeah, I can't imagine you do. If you had more, you could just have it. Otherwise, do an int test at a -20.
Oh, okay. I'll do the int. I don't think I did it with -20. Nope.
Okay. It's difficult to tell.
But it's not
maybe it's
anywhere
lost in suburbia.
Well, but it's gone.
It's you're not hearing any more of its sound, thankfully.
Oh, well then, if it is truly gone, instead of gas, let's blow the place. And then yeah, I've try to get a bag of some of our evidence. I want those ashes with the scraps of paper, the notebooks, dossiers on everyone. And yeah, I've got a trash bag of it stuff.
Wonderful. You're standing by the side of the road.
Yeah, I'm getting a couple blocks down, and call an Uber.
Okay. And you pull up, and you see this Uber, drives next to you, door opens. You just drop the stuff inside. What's the plan?
Right now, Motel 5.
Okay.
And ask them.
Yeah.
Did you see anything crazy on your way here?
No. It's just a normal day.
Okay.
And Donley, is it fair to say, Agent Dante, you look down and you see a syringe poking out of the front of your chest?
We'll get you where you need
Donley.
to go. Don't you worry.
And we fade out as the Uber drives away during the day. We'll start with Dint now. Thank you for your patience, Dint. As you awaken, what's your first instinct? You wake up with a start maybe on this crummy hospital bed in a mint green room.
Are my arms bound?
They are not.
I'll pinch myself.
Okay. You move the light blue patient's outfit off to the side and give yourself a pinch. It hurts.
I'm here. I'm actually adapted to helplessness. I'm not that wigged out. Shake my head. I'm going to start plotting.
Okay. Yeah. Taking in your surroundings and the others, you will find yourself in similar environs. There is a bed. There is a small kind of like writing desk and chair, although there's no writing utensils or really anything sharp here. There is a window that is very clearly like the crisscrossed safety glass, like the kind that you can't just break with an elbow. A clock on the wall that is firmly set to midnight. And a door with a little window in it that is at the moment closed.
Can I get a sense of where I am?
It sure feels like the Dorchester house.
Okay.
But something feels wrong somehow. If that makes sense. Like, you look out the window and it's night.
Do I hear anything from the hallway or in the adjacent rooms as I press my ear against them?
Agent Dante, what does he hear? Does he hear anything from your room?
Hear anything from my room?
Yeah.
I'm probably just humming.
Okay. There's a chair, yeah?
There is a chair.
Stand on the chair to get to the clock.
Okay.
I
You
want to smash the clock.
Okay. You just smashing it on the desk.
Yeah.
And you can see the parts of it fly apart. And you see that there's like a little plastic dome. Like it's not glass that it had. It's all just kind of a plasticky thing. And there are gears that spin off and dirt and leaves that fall out.
All right.
And roll alertness.
Sure. I'm mostly just looking for something sharp. I passed.
Okay.
Am I well rested because of that sleep, or am I just
You-
still minus 20?
Yeah, you don't feel tired at all.
All right, then I pass.
There's something glinting in the dirt.
Okay, I'll dig around and see what's in it.
It's a small golden beetle that starts to, if you put your hand near it, it starts to climb on it a little bit.
Okay, I'll ignore it for now. I'll take maybe a spring or some kind of clock hand,
Mhm.
and I'm going to stab myself.
Okay.
Because I need to get enough blood to draw a sigil.
Okay. It's going to take some doing.
Yep.
As you're starting to stab. This really isn't that sharp.
Right.
But if you're determined,
I am
you
determined.
can. Okay.
I have the ritual for these demon summoning rites memorized because I've poured over these texts countless times over these past 20 years.
Excellent.
And I need blood.
You do need blood. You need quite a few other things, though, that you're aware of. So that
I'm
won't
hoping I
be
can make
enough.
some adjustments.
Okay. And we'll have the other three come to at this point in their own mint green rooms. Yeah, let's start. Whoever wants to, feel free to start, but who kind of has the strongest sudden reaction, we'll say?
I got stabbed by a piston. Uh,
I was skewered and carried around.
I think I took the most. That's
Pip,
brutal.
Did I see Dante? Did I get a vision of Dante?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm-
you heard him say something to you.
yeah,
When
I'm-
I go ahead. When I come to, am I in a bed?
You are in a bed.
I'm bandaged up.
You are bandaged up. It doesn't hurt, but you can look over. Yeah,
What the? Where the fuck am I? Am I
You
in
can-
my clothes
yeah.
still?
You are in a nice kind of blue patient outfit.
If it doesn't hurt, then I will probably try to get up.
Yeah, when you have like a scar tissue that's not quite healed well,
Right.
it's like that where
So it
you're kind of
aches when
moving.
I-
Yeah, it twinges as you're pulling it.
I'll still try to get up. And is it just a closed room that I'm in? Is there a window?
There is a window in the door. Yes.
I'll go straight over to the window and look out, see what I can see.
Yeah, and looking out the room, you can see that there is another room off to the side. Probably one of your fellow agents is moving behind it right now.
Do they hear a clock smash?
Yeah, you hear. Well, it's not like a glass shattering. It's more like a clack.
A
You know, when you
slam.
hit plastic and some skitters around. But yeah, you hear that.
What? I'll go to the door and try to open it.
It does not open.
It's locked.
It is locked.
Are all the doors locked?
All the doors are locked.
Right.
Yeah, as you're starting to try them.
I will do a complete assessment of the room, looking around for any kind of weak point that I can exploit to escape.
Mhm.
I just don't know where I am, and I'm freaked out. The windows open.
Oh, no, they do. They definitely do not. But looking out the window, those that are starting to do that, give alertness checks because it is very clearly night.
I got a 14 out of 20.
19.
Wait, I dropped it. Okay. What is this?
I
66.
passed.
That's a fail.
Okay. In that case, everyone that succeeds, I don't. Dante, you've been here for a while. If you'd like to roll, you can, but you can also just have seen it in the meantime.
I know the place pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
seen it.
Yeah, you do. Out each window, you see the lights of Boston. And obviously, some of you have one side of the building, some of you have the other. And your eyes scan the horizon. You can see movement down below. But your eyes are drawn past the city, where you see very faintly lit, almost by torchlight, a palace with onion-like towers.
In Russia?
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe.
This ring a bell with any of the after reading the King in Yellow?
It might.
That-
It might seem like a familiar palace from the King in Yellow, yes.
I'm gonna try the door and force it if I can.
Mm-hmm. You're jostling it. You can definitely do a strength roll if you'd like, but it's very strong. You'd need a critical to achieve this.
I'm gonna kick it. I got an 06.
Sadly, not a critical.
Not a
You
crit.
can feel the strain, and yeah, you feel like
Do we
this
hear
is about the best you can do. Yeah, you can hear this like rattling is Donnelly's pulling at the door.
Does it sound like maybe it's
Person.
coming from next door to me?
Yeah, you're all kind of bunched together.
I'm going to go over to the wall and in Old Morse code, I'm going to say, who's there? I don't know if he knows Morse code, but he'll hear the tapping on the wall.
I think Diana's groaning in pain, too much in pain to care.
But the pain is fading like a bad memory. That said, you did take 8 points. The scars on your body are much more extensive than probably Dust's at this point.
If there are scars, then it's been a long time.
Yeah, we have no clue how long we've been in this.
Do we
I'll
still
put my hands against the wall and go, hello.
You all hear this to various degrees of loudness.
Hello, Dust. I hope you enjoy your stay.
I am so gonna kill Dante.
Dante, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Well, I don't know where the hell I am. Where are we?
You're
Dante
in the Dorchester
drugged me.
house.
Dorchester House. How did we get here?
You were brought here.
Donnelly, you said something? It's just Diana groaning. Like,
Yeah, he drugged me.
Great.
I can't get out of the room.
I'm staying quiet.
I'm working on the bed, see if I could take it apart, maybe get something like tool, a crowbar, something like that. I could force.
Beds are expensive.
And yeah, you're kind of looking at this bed as a potential tool, and you are getting frustrated probably from this is an asylum for keeping people from hurting themselves and others. You're not going to have very much luck. And down the hallway, you finally hear this voice coming along, and it seems like he's talking. No, they will be excellent. I'm sure they are ready for the next step. It won't be a problem. Ah, my friend, Mr. Barnes.
Oh, Dr. Friend.
Yes, welcome. And you see this small goateed little man open one of the doors and stride inside. He is shadowed by a behemoth of a man with a very short cut haircut who looks like he's got anger issues and more anger issues that the anger issues have. Yes, Mr. Barnes, it's so good to see you. Are you ready for our group today?
Yes, I am.
Excellent, excellent. Well, today I'm going to have your friends join us. How does
wonderful.
that sound? Yes.
Wonderful. I brought them just today.
Mr. Barnes, you've been here for very long, and they've been here for as long as you have.
Mm.
We have had this discussion about this fantasy of this group you were in. What'd you call it? The Delta Green. You have to get rid of this. This is no such thing.
Right, of course. I'm trying, Dr. Friend. I really am.
I understand, and I know you are a good learner. But please, Mr. Ed, get the others out, please. We'll be heading down to the gymnasium today. We'll hold group there. And one by one, your doors are opened by this huge man who does appear to have there's no better way to describe it than a sawed off baseball bat. And it definitely looks like it has a lead core. And he just glares at you and
I'm gonna still try
the
him.
doors.
As soon as he opens that, I'm gonna take the pillowcase or something and use that as, wrap that up, wrap it around my hands, try to see if I can wrestle that club out of his hands. But yeah, I'm fighting him.
All right, do a fighting brawl roll. We'll give you the drop on him.
Now I have a 60 and unarmed. And I got a...
As I look up this guy's numbers.
55.
There it is. Oh, that's very good. And I roll. All right, a 55 will beat it. And what are you trying to do? You're trying to get
the club out of his hand. Yeah.
All right. You get the club out of his hands, and you're holding it, and he tries to strike out at you.
I have a 70% index.
Okay. What's your dodge if you're trying to dodge?
I'm going to try to strike back at him.
Okay, sure.
So he's trying to hit me first?
Yeah, he is trying to hit you.
Okay, well, I'll dodge that here, or try to. 43, it's a success.
He still succeeds, and you feel his fist collide with your face and take 5 damage.
All right. I'm going to try to hit him back with the club.
Okay. And the other 4, you're coming out, you're seeing Donley trying to... Oh, boy. All right, go ahead and try and hit him.
It's going to be bad. Well, It is a 39. It's a hit.
He succeeded with a 44. So what worries you as you're doing this? This may not have been the first time you've tried this, because he seems to be anticipating your movements as he strikes away.
I don't know. It feels like the first time for me. So if I can I get past him? Or is he right in the door?
You can get past him. Yeah, you can make a break for it.
Let's try it. We were up here. I'm assuming this is the third floor. Kind of know where that exit was.
Yeah. Sorry, did you succeed in your dodge
you
past
need-
him?
Oh, dodge.
Yeah, give a dodge. He's gonna try and stop you one last time.
Got a 49. That's a pass.
All right. That beats his attempt, successful though it was, as you four see Donnelly just book it down the hallway. In Dr. Friend doesn't seem at all concerned that Agent Donnelly has a baseball bat now and is running through the hallway. Mr. Ed, please get some orderlies to take care of this. It gets tiring. None of you are going to try this, right?
No?
Currently not, Dr. Friend.
Shake my head.
Great. My friend, Arthur, you know that I can look into the blood.
I must have hurt myself.
Well, I'm sure it will heal fine sooner or later. Do your best to he just kind of trails off like he doesn't really care that much. Just get down to the gymnasium. We need to collect our missing agent. And you can see the heavy air quotes he's putting there.
How long have we been here? How long have we been here? Yeah, that's what Diana will ask.
Are you asking Dr. Friend?
Yes.
You've always been here. We've been always trying to help you feel better here at Dorchester House. And we're making good progress. It's just, I really need you to think deeply and remember, did you see the book? Did you get it?
What book are you talking about?
This again. Very well, very well. Well, we can discuss this in group. Don't know why you are so worried. I'm your friend. All right. You know where the Daisy. Follow your friend, Mr. Barnes.
I think Dent and I are up in the front. I'm going to kind of take his arm as we're walking and say, what the fuck is going on?
I have a plan. And right now, I'm just going to concentrate on the pain because it's keeping me awake and focused.
How did you get hurt?
I did to myself.
Oh, I got attacked by a mechanical beastie.
Oh, I last thing I remember was falling asleep in a room with Dante and then waking up here.
I'll tell him what happened back at Exeter's house. The last thing we remember.
Don't say anything. Deny.
Yep.
You're trying to gaslight us.
Something's really crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, Diana's on high alert. She's just looking around. Seeing if there's any other patients walking around other than us, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. Looks like there's now, as this has gone on, you can see some of them start to exit their rooms, including a
We see Wist.
yeah, you're definitely running, and I want to get back to you of that, but no, you don't see Whist. You're seeing quite a few other people here and there, but you don't recognize them. They not even from being there during the day. None of them are ringing a bell. And I'd like to jump to Donley. Donley, you are running through this building. You are aware of the layout of the Dorchester house. It's basically an E, right? It's
Right.
two wings, one in the middle for administration. Which is odd because you counted at least 4 T junctions on the way here. There's something deeply wrong with the architecture. But roll sanity.
Did wait a minute.
And
Did
just
not pass.
tell me
No.
you okay. You recognize as you run past Dr. Dallin's office door.
Oh, we'll go into it if it's open.
It is not open. There's a key card underneath locking it.
Is anyone chasing me other than is the big guy chasing?
You pause for a moment to look, and you can see down the hallway. It looks like he's got a couple of also mean looking orderlies, and he's pointing at you.
I'm flipping them off, and I'll just keep going.
All right. Running away. And you hear this voice. Hey, over here, quick, 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 quick.
I'll go towards that.
Yeah. And there's a small room off to the side that this man pulls you in and closes the door. And he's got very bedraggled hair and a wild, tired look in his eyes as he looks to you. And you recognize the face of Asa Darabandi, the architectural,
Yeah.
the architect that built the McAllister building.
All right. Yeah, we'll close the door, get behind it. Asa, what are you doing here?
The same thing you are. They said I killed people. I didn't kill people. I didn't.
Sure you haven't.
I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't kill anyone. It was a dream I had. It was a little dream. And as he's talking, he's gesturing a lot with his hands, and you can see they're waterlogged and
That didn't he
split.
drown children or something like that? Multiple
Yes.
children. Yeah.
Yes. No.
How do we get out of here?
What? Wild says he knows a way.
Where's Wild?
I don't know. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Says I don't understand. I'm on the wrong side of things, but I don't know what he's talking about because I didn't do anything. I just built a building or two.
Did you build the Boxer Hotel?
No.
Oh, no. Can we get to the Boxer Hotel? Where's the west wall?
No. There's no way out of here. No. I built this place. No, I didn't build this place. But it's like a little trap. It's like a funnel fly trap. And all
But you
the
had
people
to
fall
build
in.
some place, some way of getting out.
Mm-mm. No, it's a perfect trap. I built it. I didn't build it, though.
No, of course not.
No.
So you're stuck here too.
Yes. No. No, I'm
So
not
how would
stuck here.
Wild know the way out?
I don't know how Wild knows what he knows. I'm not Wild.
I'll leave him behind. they're
Bye.
probably out there waiting for me.
And you walk out, know the orderlies have passed you by at this. It looks like your ruse was successful.
Awesome. I will head back the opposite direction then. If they're continuing down the hallway, I'll just start wandering back looking for Wild.
Okay. You will run across the other four at this point.
Only.
I'm going to take a swing at him.
Go ahead and take a, I guess, would you like to dodge, Dante?
With the ball bat.
Dodge, yeah. 23 is a pass for dodge.
I got a 39.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Yeah, it certainly is. Go ahead and roll 2d6.
Holy shit.
7.
That is a palpable hit, Agent Dante. Are you alive still?
No. I had 5 hit points.
You watch the body of Agent Dante hit the ground and start leaking all over the hallway. Go ahead and roll sanity, everyone, for violence.
Oh, yeah, what about if you're adapted to violence?
Oh, then you're I think it's still
Then
a
you
1
auto
for-
pass.
Yeah, you auto pass, but I think it's still a 1 for having it
I
be
failed.
cellmate.
Oh, okay.
D6.
Wait, I lost. What am I rolling for?
Violence. Roll against violence.
So I lose one
Because
one
you are
sanity
looking
point.
at the
It's a sanity check,
yeah,
but it
sanity
cares about
check.
whether or not you're adapted to violence.
I lost 4, but I'm going to use a bond. I'm going to concentrate on my daughter. Need to get out of here to see her again.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I still need to roll for sanity. I just want to.
If you're adapted, no, you just take 1 because that's
Okay.
the minimum.
All right.
I got a 44 out of 76, so
Mm,
which is a
All right.
critical
Yeah,
success.
it's still 1. Still 1.
I managed to reduce it down to 1.
Okay, excellent. Whose bond did you put that onto?
Cindy, my daughter.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think what Diana will do is like give Donnelly a pat on the back, like.
I'm just saying, he drugged me. He brought me into this.
Yeah, well, now he's dead. Can't say that he didn't deserve it, but we have to figure things out.
I don't know. I have a feeling.
We need to find Wild.
You guys just killed one of your friends.
He
I
drugged
have a
me. and
suspicion
brought
he
me
drugged
here.
me as well.
Well, he didn't drug me. I got skewered on a gigantic machine that drugged
Oh.
me.
I rammed a car against that machine and felt something through my body.
I got away and got an Uber, and lo and behold, guess who was driving it? And stuck me with a needle.
Well, he's been in the hospital. How he wasn't here?
The last thing I remember was nodding at him and then falling asleep because I was so tired.
And you ended up here too.
I'm sorry I suggested that, Dent.
Yeah, well, you can make it up to me by getting me the fuck out of here.
Oh,
Is
Will
this
do.
just a nightmare or a dream that we're having? I'm really confused. Maybe we'll talk it through in therapy down in the gymnasium.
oh, yeah.
What was his name? Dr.
Well,
Friendly?
our friend.
He's not a friend.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Oh,
As a
and
matter
then
of fact, do you know any hiding places, Donley?
No, I met Asa, the
Yeah, Londi.
architect. He's
If
down
you
the
can
hall.
give me a private room where they won't check, I can finish doing this ritual to summon a demon to get us out of this mess.
oh, I
Asa created this. He said this is a perfect trap, and he mentioned that Wild knew maybe how to get out.
Okay, so maybe we need to just get in contact with him.
There's no perfect trap. There's
You-
always, if there's a way in,
Exactly.
there's a way out.
Exactly. But Wild knows the way. Let's go find Wild.
Is there anything on Agent Dante's body, or it's just only the gown? There's no items on him whatsoever.
Really, only the gown?
Oh. Oh, how is everyone else reacting? Like the patients walking or the orderlies? Are they reacting to? How are they reacting to this thing?
The orderlies don't seem to care. You do notice a patient is kind of shuffling up towards you and not looking you in the eyes as he's getting closer to the body.
I don't think this is real. This can't be real.
All right, well,
Let's
the
find
orderlies
Wild.
don't care, so we might as well split off and try to find Wild.
I'm going to go to therapy in the gymnasium. I
this
want to
is the
see where
wrong-
this vision is going.
You go ahead.
Well, I'll stick with you, Donley.
I'm going. Let's grab the patient that's walking up. Where's Wild?
And you see this is a kind of a thin young man with this curly red hair, and it looks like he's got glasses on him. And he's Wild? I don't know a Wild. Why would I know a Wild?
You don't know Wild.
No.
Then you're no use
Oh.
to us.
What?
Run.
What
Can
do you
I
mean I'm
run?
no use? I'm Gary goddamn Topchick. I am the king of NBC. I run this place. I run this place.
Can I grab him?
Let's get out of here before he
Yeah, let's-
makes so much noise.
Can I don't know. Can I just grab him, just toss him near where Dante is?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, just have him skid on the blood or whatever that's on Dante's body.
he falls down, and you see he's starting to draw in the blood this angular yellow sign again and again and again.
Let's walk faster.
Everyone's fucked up in here.
Okay, let's
I'm gonna take off Dante's shirt. I'm gonna try and soak up as much blood as I can with it.
Okay, you have a blood-soaked Dante shirt.
And I'm gone and
It's
downstairs
It's a
already.
ritual component.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Dan. We're gonna do this again.
And after I finish my work, I'll quickly follow after Donley.
Okay.
At least there'll be some
Dante's
use to us.
washboard abs. It's incredible.
I'm just grabbing whatever patients I see and just asking for Wild, just demanding to see Wild.
I'll
Okay.
do the same thing to help.
Okay, you're going through the hallways, grabbing people, and we will walk with Dust. Dust, you wander for a while,
Where's the gymnasium? Gymnasium.
and the orderlies silently point you down,
Thank you.
and they don't speak. They just whatever. You get down to the double doors that are open to what looks to be an old style gymnasium. You can see Dr. Friend is there directing, and he has 10 fold out chairs splayed around in a circle. He is moving patients here and there, kind of like, you sit down. No, you go sit back over there. He's trying to get them set up. But you can also see Agent Dante is sitting in one of the chairs,
Mhm.
chatting to a strange, stunted man with very obviously fake plastic ears wrapped around the side of his head.
I'm very tempted to go over to him and punch him in the face, but I will go to Dr. Friend and say, where would you like me to sit?
Right over there by Barnes, please.
Very
Mr.
good.
Wild, please step out of the circle if you are not involving yourself. And the metal eared or plastic eared guy just kind of gives him the finger and turns back to Dante. But I'm saying come on, Dante, you gotta remember what we're doing here. Do you remember? What was the guy's name? What was the guy's actual name?
Why was here?
The one they brought in before you guys.
Oh,
the one with that
Whitwer.
exit. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
So you gotta focus. You gotta focus. You need to find him. You need to find him fast. Who's this? Who's that? What do you do? Why are you sitting?
Doctor told me to
I know
sit
him.
here.
I know him.
Did I hear, are you Wild?
Yeah, I'm Wild.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, I know you.
Yeah, you know me?
Wow, you're a real piece of work, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a real piece of work.
You know the amount of effort we had to bring you in here? Do you know the amount of work that we put in to create that other guy?
What do you mean?
Did you think you were supposed to be on this job? No. No, you didn't. You were finessed.
Let's talk about something else, okay?
Oh my God. This guy,
No,
he's a professional.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Gus, this is Wild we're talking about. You gotta
Yeah,
listen to Wild.
I heard something about Mr. Wild knowing a way out.
Yeah. We can talk about it after group. I don't hold truck with this stupid shit.
All right.
Aren't the rest of you guys supposed to be here or something?
They're upstairs
Yeah.
screwing around.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Can you believe it? Donnelly clocked me with a bat.
Oh my God.
Like,
Really?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
killed you upstairs. You're dead up there, but down here,
Yeah,
you're not. No escape,
upstairs
right?
is just
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, what does that Donnelly guy know? He thinks he's so big and tough. Him and Dent, they get on my nerve, you know.
Yeah. I don't look. If any of them give you any more trouble, you just let me know.
Okay.
And he turns to just so you know, this guy, he's under my protection.
This
All right.
guy
I like
here?
this guy. Yeah. I like this guy. You don't even know the pictures that he can paint. Let me tell you, I can sell that shit on the market. I'm making bank.
Oh,
And that is blackmail material. You can't touch it.
well, if I could be of any help, I know my bookbinding pretty well.
Oh,
Also,
you're one of those.
I'm also an
book
expert
bind-
in the occult and anthropology.
Wow, you're just full of very useful skills.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Do you know? All right, we'll talk later. You got to have some actual information or something. That's what I want. All right? What'd you say your name was? No, I remember. Yeah. Dantalian, right?
Yeah. James, you can call me James.
Yeah, I'm sure we can. All right. I'll leave you guys to it.
Thank you, Mr. Wild.
Yeah, try not to die, kid. I'll see you around.
All right.
Come find me after this shit.
Yeah, we'll do.
And Dr. Friend seems to watch Wild as he leaves. And he busies himself with the final preparations. Is there anything you two are talking about?
Dante, how did we get here?
You were brought here.
By him?
My Wild?
Dude, I was
I mean,
I was
in a way, maybe.
I was severely injured. I was dying.
Oh, how did you manage that?
There was a big machine in Exeter's house, and it attacked us. And
Huh? Yeah, it didn't kill you though, right?
well, it should have, but I woke up here.
Yeah, you were brought here. That's what I'm saying. You were brought here.
But you don't know by who.
Yeah. Man, you just think about it.
Let's
Come
just do
on.
therapy and figure this out later.
And
Look, I brought Dent and Donnelly here at the behest of
Dr. Friend, so good to see you. As he
Dr.
walks
Friend.
up to the two of you, and you see he is carrying paper mache white masks. I think we have what we need for the circle, even without your missing friends. We will start shortly. And that's where we'll cut it for the night, as you're holding these pale white masks in your hands.
Oh my God. Our players included Morgan Llewellyn, Alex Sun, Nell Hippel, Thomas Grooms, and myself with Nathan Decker as the handler. We have a Discord server where you can chat with our other members. You can set up private games. You can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Podbean or iTunes. If you'd like to help support our show, please visit our Patreon account. Just $1 or $2 a month. It helps us a lot. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answer any questions you might have. This is Thom Raley, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Delta Green, boy, I can never say that right, the Delta Green role-playing game. Until next time, good luck and good gaming.